Hey everyone, just straightening things out and about to put on my scent of the day, and it's past noon. Market's closed. I cannot go, I don't wear this hardly ever, but I will never be apart from it. It's just a gorgeous smell, and just recently I wore it, and I went for a walk and just really appreciated the ginger, grapefruit, cardamom. I'm gonna go with this today. Okay. I'm gonna go with this today. Showered, and this is the Made in America juice. The Made in America juice, the one that you can get at Walmart, that I was privy to know the inside scoop from a dude on the Jersey Shore, and you all know who he is. So, but before I do that, I'm gonna just take this out. I don't have any experience of this stuff when it was actually out, and I was around a long time before it was actually out. So the basil top on this, right? You Italians out there that love marinara. I got the window open. I'm letting it fly today. You remember a little basil leaf cooking on top of the gravy on the spaghetti sauce of your grandma. Not my grandma, but as it simmered away. Don't burn the bottom of the gravy. So I'm going to go with this today. But before I do, I want to touch a little bit on my favorite, almost maybe one of two, my favorite two samples that I have right now, and I'm enjoying a lot of them. If you followed, I got a lot, a lot of good ones. And this Jean Patou, what is this, 1985 or 87? This is called Liberté. This is a huge like at first sniff. Now, to be clear, I've only sprayed this and worn it partially, like on my wrist and hand. Haven't given it a full days wearing yet, and about to do that, but maybe not quite yet. But I love it. The obvious florals, but there's some stuff in here like the vetiver in the base, along with what is it? Is it cedar? I'm looking here. That makes it easy for a guy to love and wear. All right, this is a musky, woody floral for women, but it's much less feminine than the Joy, right? And that's real. I mean, that's going towards the, or even past the Chanel No. 5. But yeah, nice clove in here. The usual suspects, the jasmine and rose, but the heavy woody base in this, plus the musk and the vetiver, definitely. I would like a bottle of this right off the bat. Maybe I'll start saving this year. I'm on a no-buy right now because I got to pay my bills, and perfume bottles are on the back burner, for full disclosure. I got other stuff happening, and you can just bet what's happening around the country. So what I get is a musky, woody dry down that's different than the kind of a little bit reaching out opening the floral, obvious floral opening, which I love also. But then it got to the dry down a couple of times, and I'm reminded of this, which this dry down is a lot different from the opening. The opening is very femme, probably way too floral for a guy, but the dry down is woody, musky. This is Fragonard, right? And a gal I went on a couple of dates with, more than a couple of dates, but we ended up not hitting the mark, but she did give me this when she said that she went to France and visited Fragonard, and maybe she saw the smile on my face when I smelled this first and just, you know, liked me less because I was, whatever, that's another story. But I do like the dry down of this, and it reminds me of the Jean Patou Ma Liberté dry down, which is one of my two favorite samples at the moment, and the other one is Lupin Dandy. I'd like a bottle of this, but it's not going to happen soon. It's like Liberté. It's not easily available. It's on the auction sites, but I think this might be harder. And I am just more of a Guerlain fan these days than ever before. But I could buy these, but then I'd be eating into my my savings or investments, and no, I just got to justify it with income. So these are my two favorite samples, both sent to me by Guerlain. Thank you very much. Just gotten some great samples that last year of 2022. Nice friends. So Guerlain just said, hey, pick some out. What can I send you? And I was really appreciative. So those are my two samples that are my favorites right now. Let's go with the American-born Obsession for women. And the spicy opening. And like I said, I'm usually interested in the dry down and see how this will go and how it mates to my chemistry, and because you know the stories around this. I am a fan of this kind of perfume on women in the past. Didn't experience this on people that I knew back in the 90s or late 80s or whenever, but I remember the commercials, and I remember, or was it Christy Turlington? She might have been the marquee model for Obsession. I think I'm going to enjoy this. For anybody who wants an in-depth of this, go over to Time to Musk It Off channel, and Rudy, he knows his way around all these versions of Obsession. Like I said, this was like 20 bucks or 24 bucks or something. And no excuse not to have it. The Obsession Pour Homme I've smelled before at the Macy's and lots of times, but I've never sprayed and worn, so I can't say anything about that. I would venture to guess 100% that it's not bad at all. Whether it's awesome or great or better than this, I don't know. But for we enthusiasts, a lot of times we pick the one that's not for men, and it's a better composition. So going with this today and check it in. And like I said, this is made in America one. So those of you comment down below if you do any of this, or have you done this in the past, or known women, sisters, parents that wore this. I don't think I'm going to come back with, or receive any bad comments. This is, I don't know if it was a groundbreaker. I think this goes down the line of more than decades and decades and decades ago from Shalimar, right? Am I right about something like that? That's what I'm thinking about. But it's along the different lines of like a Chanel No. 5. It's more Guerlain. So, gonna enjoy this. Already enjoying this, and gonna go about my day and maybe collect my thoughts, and then maybe go back onto the notes of this and say, hey, yeah. But the basil is, besides maybe the vanilla and the amber and stuff like that, I pick up right away is the basil. The basil that goes into spaghetti gravy. So, I think I was thinking of bay leaf before in the beginning of the video. My bad. It's basil. Bay leaf's another story. So, see y'all later. Hit the link below in the premium buy me a frozen pizza, and I'll see you around the corner. Have a good day. Bye-bye.